Some people claim to be able to see human auras, a glow that the body gives off. And shockingly, back in 2009, a Japanese study showed us that we do indeed glow. But here's the problem. We glow at such a weak intensity that no human on Earth has the photoreceptors in their eyes that would be sensitive to that low light level. And this is that study. What it found was that humans across the course of the day produce very low levels of bioluminescence. Quite literally, we produce light. And they think it's a byproduct of just some of the metabolic processes and all of the incalculable number of chemical reactions that are taking place essentially all over and in our body at all times, generating some heat, and what they found was a very, very tiny amount of light. And as much as I would like to say, hey, maybe this is the source of the human aura that some people have been claiming for millennia that they can actually see, herein lies the problem, folks. The level of light that we produce in this glow, this bioluminescence, is 1,000 times lower than even our most sensitive photoreceptor can detect. In other words, the photons of light we are producing that are emanating from us in wavelengths when we produce this low-level bioluminescence literally are at too low of an energy level to excite the proteins that are on the surface of our cell photoreceptors in our eyes to even begin to send a message to the brain that we see something. So I don't think that we could possibly argue that there are humans on the planet that can see this low level of light. The problem is anyone who could see that low level of light would be almost non-functional in a normal lighting condition. And honestly, as much as I would love to be able to say, hey, look, science has pointed to something we've been trying to explain for a long time, like aura reading, and explained it, it hasn't. Because like I said, there is just no way that there is a human on the planet that has photoreceptors, especially as many people that claim to read auras, right? It's not just like one or two people somewhere claim to be able to read auras and we could evaluate their visual system if they allowed us. It's lots of people who claim to be able to read people's auras. And I'm just telling you from a physiological basis and an evolutionary basis, that's just not possible. I'm not saying no one can read auras. I'm just saying they're not seeing this bioluminescence as the aura they claim to see.